In this lecture, guys, I'm going to show you a few things about smart bins and about how to create new timelines and how to organize them. It's going to be very simple and very easy. Please follow along with me if you'd like to. Otherwise, you can sit back, take a paper and pen and take note. Okay, notes are very important when you are starting to learn a new software because they will allow you, later on to review a bit what you have studied, and it will refresh on the knowledge that you have acquired. You notice over here you have smart bins. Smart bins are very useful and I encourage you to start using them. If you come over to the smart bin and you right click, you have two options. Add smart bin and sort. Of course, we want to start adding some so we can sort them later. I will click on add smart bin. The smart bin is about setting certain criteria for the smart bin to collect the clips that you have put in the media pool. It's very easy. Let's call this one, for example, slow motion. The option here you have match all or any of the rules. We're going to put some rules here. For all, the smart bin will collect the clips that verify all the rules that you have put here. Okay? Any means it's enough for a clip to verify a single rule to be listed inside your smart bin. So let's go for all now. And here you have media pool properties or other properties. I will go for simplicity for media pool properties. You are welcome to try all the rest later on. File name is where the rule is going to start looking. You can look in the file name, in the clip name, in the end, in the start, whatever you like. I will keep it to file name. The rule here is contains. Okay, you can say does not contain or is, meaning exactly, or is not, and so on. There are very many options that you can choose. These are somehow the conditions. Okay, if I come over here, I can write slow, for example. This rule means within the media properties, within the file name, it should contain the word slow. And you notice already I have them listed over here. Let's create the smart bin. And now you have a new bin here that is a smart bin, and inside this smart bin there are all the clips that have the word slow inside their name. So actually it's pretty easy. Now the trick about the smart bins, you did not move your clips anywhere. It's just a logical list according to the rules that you have put. Now if this is not really what you want here, you made a mistake, you can just double click on the icon, okay, not the name, and you will be able to edit this smart bin. You can edit the name, change the rules, whatever is necessary to get your smart bin to work the way you would like. I'll click OK. Now, there is another very important option that I would like to show you. Let's go, for example, to assignment. Let's grab all the clips, right-click and say create new timeline using selected clips. Okay, don't make this a general practice. I'm using it here just for simplicity. It's much better to bring every clip in the source monitor and put the in and out point before you drop it in a sequence. For now, just like this, it will work. So now I have a new timeline and the name is timeline 2. I'll keep everything the way it is. There is no problem. I will say create. Now notice what's happening here. You have created a new timeline, and do you remember where was our previous timeline? Actually, it was in startup, and we have another one in assignment. You end up at the end of the project having several timelines that are all over the places within the bins and including the master bin. Cool. How to avoid this mess? Well, there is a very nice option in Resolve 15. If you come to DaVinci Resolve and under Preferences, and if you go to User and under Editing, so you notice it's not really complicated. Just you as the user, and this is an editing option. Go down over here and notice it says create smart bin for timelines, and I encourage you to always use it. I will check it and click save. Now a new smart bin has been created. It's also a logical bin if you like. If you select it, you will notice that your timelines have been listed over here, but they are still inside their original bins. So that will be pretty cool to list all your timelines. Be careful you didn't move them, as this is a logical smart bin. Now you notice that One timeline is inside assignment, another timeline is inside first movie. As general practice, and I like doing that, is to create a special bin to put all the timelines, physically move them inside this bin. So that's pretty easy. Just right click over here and you say add bin, and I will call it now my timelines. Okay, it will be much more interesting if you give it a good name according to what timelines you want to put in this bin. You can have several bins having timelines. Now I'm gonna come to timelines here, select the two bins and simply drop them inside my timelines. They don't disappear from the smart bin because this is logical, but they disappeared from the assignment. You notice the bin has been moved, and in the startup the bin has been moved. So if you click on my timelines, here you are, you have organized your timeline in a special bin. And in case you create a new timeline, you can always come back to the timelines, click and drag it and put it in your timeline. This is a matter of organizing your timelines, creating smart bins, and also logically finding your clips so you can really speed up your workflow. Thank you very much for listening. I'll see you in the next lecture.